Well, ladies and gentlemen, the mood is weird the last couple of days as a Celtic fan. These are all certainly welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Come On The Hoops. This is your first time coming across the channel, please do like and subscribe. You're probably wondering why I haven't been on the channel. We all get fed up days, don't we? As much as we want to come on and have a rant, we're busy times. I'm in the middle of a move, so I hope Celtic will be making moves as well in the next couple of days. The transfer window closes on Thursday at 11:30 in the night. And business needs to be done. It really needs to be done. And I had people on the channel weeks upon weeks saying I'm panicking, I'm criticizing the bar too much, I'm thinking too much with my green tints on. We should be not worrying we're top of the league. The evidence is there, folks. Take the tints off. Honestly, take the tints off. We are lacking quality up front. Kyogo's a good player. We all know what he's capable of, but he hasn't been consistent. O has to come back from the Asian Games. Maeda has to come back from the Asian Games. But we need something that we've been missing for a year now. A good, tall, physical striker that holds up the ball, that scores. And Sidney van Hooijdonk is the key to this. He was left out of the squad, the Bologna squad, to play AC Milan, just gone the weekend. TNT saying that a move to Celtic could be on the cards. Now, Fabrizio Romero, a couple of days ago, we all know who Fabrizio is, said that Bologna are willing to let Sidney van Hooijdonk come on loan until the end of the season. If Celtic, let's be ambitious, if Celtic put a 3 million bid in with obligation to buy with the loan mill, let's do it. The money is there. The rivals in the league across the water in Govan are buying players. They're making business. Why are we not making business? Is it we look like we're penny pinchers? We look like there's no ambition. It looks like the club are too steady at the wheel. I may be sleeping at the wheel in some critics' ways. I am absolutely annoyed. I'm annoyed that I sat down at the start of the window, I named so many players that we'd be linked with, and we only had Nicholas coming in the door. Congratulations to Nicholas. Made his debut the weekend. Fair play, but let's be honest. Positions that we need to strengthen are not being addressed. Why am I not luring players in? Is it a case that it's fallen on the final hurdle? Is it a case that we're going in with bids that are not up to their valuation costs? Or is it a case that players want to go somewhere else and they play more attractive football? It's just really, really concerning, folks, as a Celtic fan. Regards to players going out, we know Kwan's gone out, we know Montgomery's gone out, Mikey Johnston's on the way to West Brom, it appears. Stephen McGowan of the Mail reported that it could be a loan move for the championship side, West Brom. And I think that'd be a good move from him. At the end of the day, he's going to challenge himself in one of the most hardest leagues in football, the championship. So physical, unpredictable, and I think he'll do him well. I've said it so many times about Mikey Johnston. What's the point of keeping all these wingers? What's the point? We have to bring in one in. Some has to go out. And Mikey Johnston would suit him. LAGERBIELKE, it looks like that deal to Lecce could be back on the cards. Anthony Joseph reported it the other day that they haven't ruled out a loan move. Let him go on loan for 6 months. Let's address him playing in Italy, develop him, and then come back and see what's on the cards. Carter Vickers signed a new deal, so if the case that Scale signs a new deal, I think LAGERBIELKE will be looking to get out Celtic permanently because Naroski looks like he's the third choice centre back, and then Welch has been in the mix as well. So I'll let LAGERBIELKE go. At the end of the day, he has to think about his own career. Now, he's in his mid-20s. He wants to play for his national team. He wants to get first-team football. And unfortunately, it hasn't worked out with Celtic for him. And I think a loan move, we can analyse of how he plays in Italy against some real decent sides and then come back to it. So I can see LAGERBIELKE moving. There has been 3 clubs that have interested in Liel Abada. Look, at Liel Abada, we don't want to lose him. He's been a good player for us over the 2 years. Watford, Southampton, and West Brom are interested in the winger. Championship teams. If it's a case that he goes to the championship and Celtic have rejected these bids, just to let you know, you never know what can happen before the window closes. I don't want Liel Abada to go. I've clearly said it on the channel. I'm a fan of Liel Abada, but you gotta have that personal life and work-life balance. And if there's something there that's affecting him, and he's getting a lot of scrutiny from other people that are associated with him, and his head's gonna be turning, let him go. But he's been playing all right since he came back from injury. So could be a strange tale to this climax of this transfer window. Regards to David Turnbull, nothing's going on with him. David Turnbull could sign a pre-contract with a club, and it's quite concerning that no one's interested, having put a pre-contract offer. Rockavata, this is a guy that, you know, looked like his Celtic career was done and dusted about 2 weeks ago, and he scores against Bucky, and there's been talks of contract talks and getting him a new deal, giving him a proper contract, and he's been in a part of the matchday squad for the last couple of games. There was interest from Sampdoria, Como 7 of Serie B, and other teams like Bologna as well, and that's died down. So James McCarthy, no one's interested in him. I don't blame them. Benjamin Seacrest, let's get him out the door, move him on, because it hasn't worked out in his Celtic career. So that's really it, folks. There's no other talk of a left back. There's no other talk of a goalkeeper. And it's quite desperate. It's actually concerning as a Celtic fan to look that we're not really being, you know, active in this market. We've been linked with players, but we actually haven't been really active. Ingoings and outgoings, a couple of outgoings, and that's it. So it's going to be hard to shift this dead wood. And I know some people say that's very harsh on players. It's dead wood because they're not contributing. They're not on the bench. They're not playing. They're not getting minutes in. I consider them as dead wood. So that's really it for me. Hopefully, Sidney Van Hooijdonk, we get him over the line, get him over from Italy, get him into Glasgow, get that pen and paper, get him that loan move, help us win the league. Because if we don't win the league, we all know who to blame. The manager gets to blame because he's not getting it. He's not pushing himself, not being more vocal off the scenes with the board. Yeah, he's being vocal in the press conferences, and we all want Brendan to have success. And people are changing their opinion about Brendan, saying, "Oh, he's this and that," and they're starting to see what happened 3 or 4 years ago, or 5 years ago when he jumped. So see what happens, folks. That's really it for me in regards to transfer talk. Do subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care of yourselves.